Welcome to the Northwest Adventure, and today's episode is You Talk the Talk, but can you walk the rocks? Yes, it's driftwood, not rocks. But hold up, you'll see what I'm talking about. So when you're at the jetty, you're going to need to bring a whole bunch of these. Believe me, don't bring 2 or 3, or else you're running back to the store. And what are these? These are double-tailed rubber swim baits. Next, I'll be sliding these baits onto a hook with a 1/2 ounce leaded weight. These are what I'll be using to toss off the side of the jetty. And for rock fishing, I like to fish the riverside of the jetty. The Columbia River, that is. Let's speed up the film real quick so I can get to the point of putting these together. So there you have it, the double tail, ready to rock and roll. Now to do a few more. Alright, for the next one, let's go black. Wow, this one's a lot thicker and tougher than the white ones. This black one's got red and speckles in it. Holy smokes. Woo! Listen to the ocean. Hello. And you gotta get the ones with the tails. These are the good ones. As you may see, or at least here, there's quite a few people walking to and from the jetty. Very few have fishing poles, though. All right. So when it comes time to putting your lures and your setups together, you probably want to do it in a nice comfortable place, because if you're putting it together when you're on the rocks on the jetty, it kind of keeps you away from paying attention to what the ocean can do. So right here is a nice relaxed spot. Get all my gear set up. And obviously there will be times, because I will be losing these in the water to the rocks, and I will have to set up a rig on the jetty. But at least I won't have to be doing all this threading here. Heard that conversation in the background? Got some guys here for the first time checking out the jetty. Well, if you want to learn a little bit more about the jetty, I have a video called How to Survive the North Jetty. So check that out. It's got quite a bit of information on how you can get from one end of the jetty to the next without taking a bath. So check it out. Once again, How to Survive the North Jetty. Squiddly diddly yo. Little shrimp. Looking fresh. All right. Next, I like to wear some waterproof pants. These are Grundens. They're really thin. They're not insulated, but if you look at them on the inside, oh yeah, they're sweet. Picked these up at Work and More's. Not sure how much they costed, but it doesn't matter. It was a stimulus check. Haha. So yeah, hooked me up with some fishing gear. I will wear these. And then next, I'm always talking about good shoes. You gotta have your Jetty Boots. These are kind of funky, like Ben Askren. Different, not really the style I picked, but then Kia hooked me up with these, gave me a deal. So here we are. And here's the soles, the treads of them. They seem to wear out pretty quickly, but you can drill some little cleats in here and help you out. I don't think they'll help much out on this jetty with these rocks, but maybe when you're walking through rivers and creeks on slippery stuff and wood, it would help a lot. But on these rocks, the sole's good. But like I said, these things are wearing out so fast. And I've only had them at the North Jetty a couple of times, so I may be talking to the store real soon. The mud was 18 inches deep. The sun was blazing hot. All right, folks, drink your water. And then when you're done drinking it, drink some more. Yeah, so now that I've found my jewelry, it's time to fill it up with some gold. All right, if you come out here to play, you need to get yourself a PFD, but not just any PFD. You need to get a good one, something decent. It's actually going to work for you. So I went with the Mustang survival gear. Can't go wrong. It's tested, tried, and true. Hoo-ah. At the end of the day, don't let a wave sweep you away. My last statement about getting swept away by the waves is definitely not a joke. I see it all too often, every season, right here on the Pacific coast. As I mentioned earlier, if you're coming here for the rock cod, the Columbia River bar side is the way to go. And if you want to fish on the other side of the jetty and do some perch fishing, then yeah, you're probably going to score hella perch on this side. Hello? Hold up real quick. Killer! That's the way to do it. All right, man. Widow. That's awesome. Surf perching it. All right, I'm about to meet up with Kevin and get the scoop on what's happening on the west end of the North Jetty. So it's high tide at the North Jetty. So pay attention to the weather conditions. I was just talking to Kevin, and he was telling me about the breakers coming over the top of the jetty. So once I get to a certain area where I'm in the middle of the jetty, and if it's wet, then that's it. I go no further in that direction. So check out Mr. Sea Lion. Yep. You can see him at 2 o'clock. Maybe he's fishing for crabs. So keep your eyes open for this swell. This one actually put the fear of God into this old dog. But it fortunately broke before it got me. And this is the #1 reason why I wear my Mustang survival gear. All right, it's time to retreat the jetty from this area. It's starting to get pretty wicked. So pay attention when you're out here, all right? Pay attention to the ocean. She don't play. Watch this one, and then I'm super going. Super. All right, I'm gonna fish the riverside. Be a little bit more mellower, you can tell. Watch this curler. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Disaster. Oh man, I'll be dipped in dog dew. This looks like the ultimate spot to fish for rockfish. So I'm going down. I'm gonna find a place to fish before the tide comes all the way up. So let me tell you the difference between the Ilwaco North Jetty and the Westport Jetty. Ilwaco's is way steeper to get down to a nice spot to fish. So when it's low tide, people will go down a little bit too far, and then those big waves will come through. Check out this natural seat right over there. I'll be sitting my butt here, fishing pole here, and catching them. At least that's the plan. All right, let's do this thing. I want to give out a thank you to all of the new subscribers and all of the folks who take the time to ask questions and comment. I truly appreciate it. If there's anything you want to know or hear or learn, send it my way. Yeah. Uh-oh. What do we got here? All right, thank you.
I'll see you again sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Good meeting you, Kevin. All right, have a good day. You know, the truth of the matter is you could be fishing all day long, but when one of the homies comes by to say what's up, you get a snag. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is the point where I realized I should have put a paper clip off of the weight to a swivel. So that way I may have a better chance at rescuing the rest of my gear, or not. Like I was mentioning earlier from the back of my truck, make sure you bring not just 2 or 3 lure setups, bring like 12, because yeah, you're gonna lose some. Wow, the jetty is no joke. First cast, this is what we get with these great knots I talked about. Clinch knot. Holy shit. Improvise. But they are great knots. See how everything held together? At least almost everything. All right, back to the drawing board. both fishing hooks were ripped off. I ended up replacing them with some of those dual teals. So let's see if we can't get a bite real quick. If you don't truly know where I'm fishing, Google Columbia River Bar. Keep your eyes open. I may be onto something here.
Come on.
It's snagged.
No way.
Yes way. Not again. Tighten that drag.
Whoa.
Oh. Yep.
Still might have my fish.
One thing you don't want to do is fall flat on your face out here. These rocks are hard. But here we go. Let's see.
Yippee!
Let's see what we got.
Yippee!
Oh yeah, looks like a blue.
Sweet! Got one. Lost my weight, but that's alright. At least I'll have something to eat tonight.
All I need now is some tartar sauce.
Keeper.
Thank you for coming along with me on this journey to Ilwaco, Washington, Cape Disappointment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Thank you.